Start the drive. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Across the 25, he's got room. Turning on the Jets. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and then before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Running inside, it's Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC wheel of destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, you've got to start fast. Not just in this game. You've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The wheel of destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing.
Maybe a Reese. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And if I watched this defense last week and I'm the quarterback and I'm starting out on the drive, I am not throwing the ball near these guys. I'm going to play it safe, and he forces the ball right off the jump. They had 5 a week ago. First drive, they got another one here today.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Picks up the first down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Hoosiers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Hoover. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. And now they face third down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman. Like, the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense, and they'll have a guy that they'll hitch their wagon to.
Yeah, everybody talking about losing Mendoza, but Black and Hemby were a big part of that thing, too. I think the offensive line
makes the catch, and he's free. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to it. And he breaks the play. the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Jennings. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Foley. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble and throws. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Offense all set and ready to crank things up. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Wow, she's still up.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. In the red area, it's Richard. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the 1st quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They feed him again. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete on the right side. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the stick.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He makes a grab.
Let's fucking go!
And they get it down, short of the 1st down marker.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown.
Fuck! If you would have hit that bitch, boy!
That'll be enough to move the chain.
Hey, that shit was to the
Yeah,
bar!
it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignment. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, oh man, and it's a play like that, a tackle by the linebacker that just galvanizes and energizes your entire team. I mean, the sideline even, David, they were going crazy after that hit.
Everybody goes nuts. And listen, when you have a linebacker that plays physical and downhill like that with bad intentions, that's usually a good starting point for a great defense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. He shanked it. They got next to nothing out of that as the punt goes out of bounds, and I think they're going to mark it right around the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Hoover.
Oh, ball!
And they ruined the drive with a turnover. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Again, it's Brown. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on third down, and they're looking at fourth and plenty of work to do. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll start this drive from the 42. Gonna run it. It's Richard.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Timeout called as the play clock had gotten down to 3 seconds. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. And the Hoosiers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to run for it. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
3rd inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop. And you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Back to throw, it's Hoover. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll give it to Isaac Brown.
He was not supposed to touch me, bro.
6 sets up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call.
Why did you?
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
What the
Defense
fuck?
didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. He's going to fire deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Taking it the other way. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this 1st half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the 1st half ends.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to throw deep right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conley.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 7 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Hurricanes, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Touchdown Cardinals! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. He'll bring it out. It's Morris. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Y'all just stop each other from get to the ball.
Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Slips through the line. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
That's caught. It's forward. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Now, we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mark. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Pocket breaking down. Got his man. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent result. There's a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Makes it past the marker. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting...
Let's go!
Get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Beebe. Breaks into the open. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Just steamrolling the defense. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
He might want another play. To the air, it's Hoover. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And he got it! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. 4th quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer.
Wait just a second. They're going to go for it here, and man, if they don't get it, it brings losing into the equation. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. And they've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
They'll go right back to him. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic.
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Calls his own number. Touchdown, Indiana! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Offense in a bunch formation. A give to Brown. Turning it on.
Let me out there.
Touchdown Cardinals. He got a step and just dusted the field. The Cardinals with a counterpunch. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes.
That boy definitely can do everything, man. Oh, no.
The tie with the extra point.
That
extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
She said she want everything quiet on the creek.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Marsh.
Yeah, humble, dog. Hey, dude, let's lock the fuck back in like we did that first half, dog. I was at that boy.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field.
Yeah, that boy Isaac just locked in for the TV.
Time to work with exactly where you want to be in this one.
He ain't doing that shit.
Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
I love the play called running the football here
in
in the fourth quarter.
Let's lock the fuck back in like we was.
Everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single.
Now you want to run the ball. Fumble.
Giving 9 on that one sets up a 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Oh my fuck, you're not trying to throw that shit no more either. Get the ball, what's that, defense,
You can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense
snags it, and there's running inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
All right.
And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The defense wouldn't let him loose there. It was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. On the ground, it's Richard. They'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in it. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Hoover.
Here's the receiver out there.
Here's a heat.
Fumble, bro, what the fuck? Ain't no like no fucking first down.
It takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the 4th quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these 1st downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
No.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line.
Take this man left from me out. Still let him go fucking forward.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line. So offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
So then there's a good blitz. Why the fuck look like this?
In the final minute. The Hoosiers right back at him.
Man, what a good job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop and you win.
I ain't got not one pull off another one, bro.
Coming out with it, it's Hughes. He'll be stopped short.
Yeah, but they got a different line back there.
They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line.
Hike the ball, the fuck.
To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
I'm gonna stop that just completely. So far now, I just stopped me. I'm gonna stop that just completely.
The Cardinals decide to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And they got it.
Great individual effort on the pass.
Did I not just call a timeout?
I'll tell you what, good thing he got home because the offense was trying to be aggressive. They dialed up 4 verticals. They were going to take a shot deep down the field. But obviously the quarterback couldn't get rid of the football with that outstanding pass rush.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
No, the front niggas just getting in the backfield crazy.
What a huge play this late in the game.
tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as
Then
a
they sit this series all the time, bitches
Are you
and
kidding me?
freezing in
That's
the
the
back.
sixth time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
He'll try to do it himself.
I'm throwing the ball. This nigga stops running. This shit don't make no front. He started running. No,
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. It came down to the final quarter. Much plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game.
I ain't never go back to see that big corner after he bought that
That's
bitch.
going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese.
Yeah. Oh boy, got profiled in one of them bitches, bro. Nigga, that old corner, but he wanted to tweak out so bad.